yourself or anyone in your family after you got a big extension?
Certain people got certain things. It was, share the glory. So it wasn't spent on me, but at the end of the day, everybody around me, they was pretty happy.
Well, I don't think we've talked to you since then. Just your reaction on being able to get that done, when you got it done, the whole process.
It really wasn't too long of a process, but it was long enough, and it was much appreciated. So at the end of the day, I was just happy to get it done.
With all the changes been made to the offensive line and the roster overall, how critical is having that consistent quarterback play to you guys being a solid team this year?
It's going to be a big factor, but at the same time, everybody around the quarterback got to do their job too, so you just can't solely put it on him. So I know every position group is going hard to be perfect for the main person that's running the show.
DJ, what's the biggest difference in Coach McAdoo's offense and what you learned about it in the first few weeks?
Shoot. It's long, it's treacherous, but it's built for the NFL. So, and it showed that it worked when he was calling it in New York and all the places that he's been. So, just going to keep going with it.
Do you mean the playbook is long? Like, what do you mean by long?
Yeah, like the playbook is long. Like some of the verbiage is long. You just gotta be able to study and comprehend it.
DJ, there was a lot of wide receiver movement this offseason. What did it mean to you to have the Panthers re-sign you and value you in a way that gives you a little bit of security for the future?
It's lovely, Charlotte is a place I want to be. I'm just glad that we got the deal done before all the craziness was going on with everybody getting traded and stuff like that.
In terms of Sam, Matt was very complimentary of the way that he looked today. What have you noticed from him specifically that has shown some progression from him?
He's been more calm, I would say. Under duress, it's like knowing Sam, like sometimes he could get himself down, but we always around him to pick him back up. So regardless of the situations, no matter what, everybody around Sam or PJ or Matt or Cheeks we just going to be around them to make plays and be there for them.
Matt talked a lot about the COVID thing, keeping you guys a little bit apart last year still. How much is it just having more time around him to at least have that cohesion?
It's great because we was kind of separated, but this year it's like no separation. So you can't run from us. We're going to get along if you want to or not. So that's the whole view on it.
You mentioned Sam being calm under duress. I think you were referring to on the field. It's been kind of an eventful offseason for him in terms of the Panthers pursuing Deshaun and been linked to Jimmy and Baker. How have you seen sort of Sam hold up through the outside noise?
I haven't during the offseason. I haven't really seen him, so just to see him out here now is just like, I guess he ain't care because he just came in with his head down, ready to work, and it's going pretty good so far.
DJ, following up on that, do you feel like, because they haven't ruled out bringing in a veteran quarterback to this group, how comfortable are you with the group you have, and you feel like bringing in a veteran would help?
I just know everybody in the building want competition in every room. So whether it's the QB room, we brought back Kirkwood. That's more competition in our room. Running backs is pretty loaded in there. The line's pretty loaded. So it's just competition everywhere.
DJ, sorry for being asked, what have you thought about Terrace Marshall, his progression so far this offseason? What he's been able to do?
So he's hitting the ground running too. He's just been coming to work, just making plays when his plays is called, and just working. You don't hear nothing from him, so he real quiet. So even if he's tired, you won't even hear him.
DJ, you mentioned the craziness at the wide receiver position this offseason. What's going through your mind when you see so many of those moves being made?
I don't know. I can't speak for none of them. They probably, I don't know. It takes two to tango, so whatever they had going on in their respective situations is on them.